and welcome back after our half-term break. I hope you're all well. Today we're talking about, or thinking about space, the space around us when we Nordic walk and the space within our bodies when we're exercising and stretching. So this is from when we're rolling our feet, so we have space under our toes and our heels, we have space between our hips and our ribs, we have space between our shoulders and our ears, under our armpits, between our toes, and between our vertebrae. So lots of different areas to think about the space within our bodies, and we're going to do some exercises that lengthen and increase the space. So before I start, just to remind everybody that these are specifically designed for Nordic Walking East Anglia clients who've learnt these exercises face to face with myself or Mary, and who have learnt how to modify them according to their own. The first thing we're going to think about is the space within our bodies and our posture. So feet hip width apart, spread your toes, try and lengthen. So we're going to be drawing up through our tummy and lifting the ribs away from the hips. In order to lengthen the lower spine, we're just going to give ourselves a slight pelvic tilt. And then we're going to be relaxing the shoulders, so increasing the space between our ears and our shoulder blades and lengthening up through the crown of our head. So the very first exercise we're going to do is a split stance, and we're going to just rock from our heels, and you get a bit of a stretch down the front of the leg, and then we're going to go into the toepus position, so onto the front, and we're pushing off, so it's rocking backwards as if we're planting with our front foot, get that really nice straight stretch. So when we're Nordic walking, there's lots of space under our toes when we plant our heels, and then again when we push off, there's lots of space under our heels. So a couple more on this side, and then one more in this position, so growing really tall, relax the shoulders. And then last one, stretching the back of the legs and coming up front. Wonderful, so we'll change feet and then heel back and then toe push off at the back and lengthen. So rocking back, stretching the back of that left calf and hamstring. And then up here, and then when you're in this position you can feel that length down your torso, so relax the shoulders, and then one more back, and again front. Wonderful. Give the legs a shake. So pulls across our body, and we're going to do our round the world, so split stance, hands up to begin with, and then again draw those shoulders away from the ears. So we're going to be reaching as far as we can. So we're just going to start small to begin with, circling round to the right, unlock the knees if you want to, and don't go too low. And every time we circle, we go a little bit higher and a little bit lower. So keep that tummy sucked in. Remember, you're not collapsing in the middle. You're trying to keep the length in your torso the whole time. So again, reach, 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 reach as high as you can, over to the sides, low as you can. We're getting a nice side stretch as well. One more on this side. And then back to the top. And then go the other side. Remember to keep breathing. So now we're starting to loosen off as big as we can. Enjoy that stretch. Just take it slowly. Wonderful, and last one, and back to the top. Fantastic, come into a shoulder roll. So for the next exercise you need your paws down. We're going to have our hands on either end, nice split stance again, lengthen the back of the neck, unlock the knees, and I'm just going to kayak. You can bend the elbows, you're really working and loosening off the shoulders. Start to get a bit bigger. Big circles, and then we're going to go backwards the other way. So big sweeping arches. Harder to work out which way when you're going backwards. You're also trying to be really strong in your obliques, working your tummy muscles, that core engaged. Okay, and last one. Fantastic, into a shoulder roll. So next we're going to move on to a bit of cardio work. So we're going to put the poles down. We're going to do 10 sit to stand, and then we're going to do 10 curtsies lunges, back to 10 sit to stand, back to 10 curtsy lunges. Then if you want to carry on, you can. The other thing is if you want to moderate it and just do 3 of each or 5 of each, you know what's right for you, so you could just do it and then rest and then join in when you're ready. Okay, so weight is in your heels, you're going back with your bottom outwards. So really squeezing those glutes to get you up again. Keep that tummy in, keep those shoulders down. So 5, really power through the heels. 7, 8, 9, 10. And then if you want the poles for the next exercise, we're going to do our curtsy lunge. So stepping back and behind you and pushing off. So we'll do 10 on each side. So 2, 2. And remember, if you want to do it without the poles, you're more than welcome. Really, again, working these glutes, driving you up again. I'll do a few without the poles. This is testing your balance more. Wonderful. I think that's 2 more on each side. And last push. So get your breath back. Again, remember that I have the poles down when we're doing our sit to stand because I feel it easier to use my arms to swing forward with momentum, but if you want to have the poles down for balance, you can. So, back to nice balanced position, thinking nice and long, really strong in the middle, and driving the bottom backwards so the weight is in your heels. So really fire up those glutes to get you up again. So spreading the toes, trying to relax the shoulders if you can. Well done. And we'll do 2 more, I've lost count. Give those legs a shake. I'm going to do the lunge without the poles this time. Pick up the poles and use them if you want to. So back to 10 each side. So go as low as you feel, that's the curtsy. Go as low as you feel comfortable. Take it as slowly as you need to, especially if you're doing it without poles. You might need to slow down again. Slow down a bit for your balance. I think that's 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9. Last one, big push up from the toes. Wonderful. So get your breath back. I don't normally have time, so I'm going to not do another set. If you want to press pause and do another 10 sit to stands and another 10 lunges on each side, then please feel free and join back in when you've done it. So next we're going to do the W. We're just going to add on a few levels if you want to do them. So remember, the hands are out wide. We're trying to keep those shoulders relaxed and back. If you're able to get them as far back as your ears, brilliant. If you're not, don't worry. So breathing in as we go up and breathing out as we go down. Now if you've done this lots of times and you want to make it a bit harder, you can literally just stand on one leg. Maybe do 4 on each side, on each leg. Really feel that stretch. And last one. Try the other side. Lifting off the leg, it might feel different. Try and keep that tummy strong to help you keep your balance. I have a noticeable difference on my left to my right. And last one. Well done. Come into some big shoulder rolls backwards and forwards. And then we'll have our hands behind our back and we're going to lengthen back and down. bringing the hands up. And then we're going to hinge at the waist, roll the hands down, get to the bottom, big stretch. Think about trying to lengthen all that space between your vertebrae. Big breath in, and as you breathe out, you're going to slowly roll up to the top. And then one more. Lovely stretch down. Try not to flare those ribs out too much. Lift the hands up. Big breath in. Hinge at the waist. Unlock the hands and roll down the front. So breathe in, and as you breathe out, tuck in the chin. And slowly roll to the top into big shoulder roll backwards and forwards. And then we're just going to pick up our poles, and we're going to hold our poles out wide. So again, think about that, trying to relax that shoulder as much as possible. And you're going to look over your right shoulder, the opposite shoulder, and just breathe. You're trying to have your left arm behind you a little bit. Slowly come back to the middle and swap the right arm out behind you. Find that position, relax that shoulder, look over the left shoulder. Slowly back to the middle, bring the arm back into a shoulder roll. Fantastic. And then we're going to do a calf stretch, so stretching back and down, driving that heel into the ground, lengthening away. So I can really feel that stretching. In fact, to be honest, I haven't done as much stretching this week as I normally do when I do all my exercises for the videos. So this feels really good. So breathe into it. If you can't feel the stretch, go back a bit further, sink a bit lower. Or if it's too much, step in a bit. And changing legs over. Leaning against the poles. Lengthen that heel away. Couple more breaths. Brilliant, up to standing. And then we'll do a glute stretch. So leg across the body, and we're going to sit down. If you're able to get your foot above the knee, even better. If you try and stick your bottom out behind you, will increase the stretch. You should be really be able to feel this in your glutes. It's hard work even just balancing in this position with or without poles. Sink as low as you feel you're able to. Fantastic. So 3, 2, 1. Changing over. Sinking down. Try to keep those shoulders down. Try and spread your toes and your feet. Lots of space between your toes. Your shoe box, which is the front of your shoe, should be wide enough for you to feel that you can actually spread your toes and make the most of the space in there. If you can't, then your shoes might be too small. Definitely in the summer where we're wearing thinner socks, there should be more room. So a few more breaths. 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. Give the legs a shake. And finally, we're just going to have the poles out in front, and we do a really nice big stretch up to the sun. And big breath in. And one more big chest stretch. Wonderful. Big shrug at the shoulders. And breathe out. And one more. Fantastic. Thank you very much for joining me today. I hope that when you're out walking you can remember to think about the space around you and making the most of the scenery and looking at the horizon whenever you can remember to. And also think about the space within your body and being as relaxed but as energetic as possible. Thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Goodbye.